Good evening and welcome. It's Anna here. It's Friday evening and I am here with a thrift haul. I have been collecting my thrifty finds for the past week. So this is all of the things that I thrifted during week 32, I think. So I have a few different categories. I have textiles, I have books, of course, and other things. And I think we will start with other things. And I have found another brooch. This lovely lady on it. This is not vintage, I think. It might be vintage, but not antique. I believe it's plastic. But I thought she was so cute. And she will be perfect to put on a closure for a journal. So I paid $1 for that. Then I found a jar. I have been looking for a bigger jar for a while, and I am going to keep stuff in it. And since it's glass, I can see through it and I know what I have in it. So happy about that. That was $2, and I was very happy about the size. Then I couldn't walk away from this. I have no idea whatsoever what I'm going to do with it. But you just look at the packaging. Look at this packaging. It's beautiful. This is vintage. It's from Köln in Germany. And it's carbon paper. Yeah. The packaging is absolutely lovely. Beautiful. I'm tempted to make this into a journal. But it's a box full of carbon paper. Love the glassine paper that's wrapped around it, of course. Several of them. And then we have these kind of papers, when you make duplicates on things. So yeah, I have no idea what to do with it. If you have any idea, please let me know down below. And for now, I'm just gonna pet it and keep it and love it. I couldn't walk away from it. It was too pretty with the gold and the blue. I absolutely love it. This is vintage for sure. Can't remember the last time I used carbon paper, if I ever did, but I'm happy with that anyway. It was a bit expensive. It was a couple of dollars, but I don't mind. I don't mind. There's still 100 pieces of carbon paper in there, and it's even colored my fingers. I see. I'm just gonna get that off before I get into textiles because I don't want to put the pink dye on the papers. I'm just spraying water on a little cloth here and wiping my fingers so that I get the stains out. Well, I got pretty much all it. So let's get into textiles. I found this little crocheted piece for not even $1. It's got light turquoise centers and turquoise edges, and I just adore it. It was so cute. It will be incorporated in, no, it was 50 cents. It will be incorporated in one of my journals. Then this was $1. It's a bigger version of the same pattern, and it's in pink, yellow, pale pink. It's in yellow, pale yellow centers and edges, and it's just exquisite. Very delicate. So cute. So much lace for almost nothing. Then I found this. This was a bit more expensive. It was $2, but the handwork The is amazing. Someone has actually made this lace, and this is hand woven. And I'm thinking I might actually put this in as a folio in a journal. Just fold it like that, or maybe one of those flip up thingies. Absolutely love it. Couldn't walk away. Then I have another small table. No, I think this is a napkin. To be honest, it's pale blue. And this is probably machine made, but I love it. I love the color and I love the little flower down there. It was 50 cents as well, so not too much, and I absolutely adore it. Then I have another little, I believe this is a placemat. It was $1. Let me just get rid of the plastic on it. So this was $1. It's brand new, I think. No, it might be have been used. It's a placemat, but I instantly thought, how about making this into a journal? Like I did with the Christmas one I had a while back, my first soft cover. And I was thinking that I can cut the top off and use it as inside pockets or something, and then just fold it and fold in the edges and make it into a journal. I think it would be absolutely beautiful and have some other fabric inside as well. I love it. And it was $1, so I'm gonna try. And speaking of tulips, this was a cool one. My daughter found it, my youngest daughter. I didn't think of it much. It's a one big applique. Sorry, tulips and tulip leaves. And I thought that, what am I going to do with this? But she said, you can put this on top of a cover. So if you have a big journal that's not very interesting, let me just show you the big grungy one I'm working on. You can wrap it in it and make it much more interesting. And I know I have some big covers that are quite very worn down and not so nice at all. And how about it? A springtime tulip junk journal. I kind of like the idea. We will see, but yeah, she's got me thinking. That's for sure. With the tulips, I was cut off. Anyway, so I also have vintage pillowcases for kids. I have this one, which is absolutely gorgeous. No embroidery on this one. It's hand sewn, I think. But look at the hems, and the lace is so cute. And when I looked at it, I saw that this is very well loved. You can see it's so thin. It's amazing, and I love it, and I will use it. Even the lace will be just gorgeous to run down the side of a page. So that was $1, and then this one was also $1. It's a bit newer, I think, with a eyelet lace thingy on the sides. This one is even thinner. You can see my hand through it. Look at that. This has been loved for many, many years. Still lots of good fabric, and an eyelet lace I didn't know I didn't have before, so that was a find. Then I found one, let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. These are napkins. They are linen and cotton. They're not very old, but they are a lovely beige and blue. And you know I love striped fabric to use in my journals, so I thought, hey, 6 of these for not even $5. Yes, please, that's good fabric. I want to use it. So I'm very happy about that. So that was all the linen and fabric stuffs. And let's move into books. So I have different kind of books to show you, of course. Let's start with this one. It's a Latin dictionary, and it's one of the cute small ones. So Latin I have never studied. Whoops, something is falling down. I have never studied Latin, but I love the size of it, and I think this will be amazingly, it's glued by the way, this will be really good to using collages or backing tags and stuff. So for $1, yes please, I'll take it. Then I found this one, homemade. It's a book from a school, signed by someone. But what I loved about this was it's handwritten, or it's made to look like it's handwritten. This is from 1981, so it's not very old. But I think it's really cool. These can be used for many things, the pages, and both in collaging or as folios, and many of the pictures can be used as well. I really like this. It's all about handmade stuff. So I couldn't walk away from it when I had picked it up and start looking at it. So yeah, I like that one. Then I found this is for reading mostly. This is about C.S. Lewis, the man who wrote Narnia. And I believe he was a friend of Tolkien, who wrote Lord of the Rings. So and this one is 1982, so it's not very old either, but I think it's interesting anyway. So I'm a bit intrigued, and I will read it and see if I will use any of the images or just read it and maybe even return it to the thrift shop. But I wanted to read it. There he is, Mr. Tolkien. Yeah, so happy about that. That's for me. Then I have found 3 books about different composers. And they were $2 each. So we have Verdi, Mahler, and Liszt. And as you can see, there's plastic on them still, so the covers are in pristine condition. The plastic, I think I will just throw away. But the books are great. And my daughter, who was with me, she said, "You have a book ready to go there, because you have the man on the cover and you have some embossing and maybe put a date in here," and that got me thinking. So these are not very old at all. I think they are from 1973, so they're a bit older, but and it's not very. This is something that could be interesting collaging with. There's some images here and there, and mostly writing. But as she said, you have a book ready to go, and that got me started. This could be a series of books, not necessarily about the composers themselves, but there's Liszt's signature. Oh, there's a hidden note. Oh, it's a correction. Some images are, that one is really nice. So I think that could be interesting. Or maybe just make them into naked journals. Put all kind of writing paper in and just deem them ready. They're quite nice. Love the format of them, not so big. So that's a find. I paid $6 for all 3 of them. Then I have some online auctions. First up is this. It's a multi-DV, and that is, I believe, a Reckoner. Isn't it? I think I had one of those before, and I really, really like it. It makes for great pages to use in your journals. So I was happy to find that for $2. And also $2 are these two. These are whole years of a magazine that are bound together. And this, oh, I love the end pages. They are gorgeous. Someone did a bit of drawing on them, but they are absolutely gorgeous. They are in quite abysmal condition. They are letting go from the side, and this var åttonde dag. I have several of these, but I love using them in different things. I love using the papers. I love using the both for collaging and finding images, because they are. This one is from 1903, and here it says Elsa and Märta, and I believe here it says Elsa as well. So I believe this book will have to be called Elsa then. Or what do you think? I think this will have to be Elsa. And let's see. Oh, they're thick and heavy and big, those. Here it says Märta. So this is Märta then. So we have Elsa and Märta. And this one is from 1902. So it's even older. And you can see the yellowing on the pages. It's absolutely yummy. Absolutely yummy. So these will be great fun to make into journals. And they have some staining and yellowing, and yeah, I absolutely love this. Yumminess, yumminess. And those were $2 each, so I do not complain about that. Then I would be a fool. So I have now shown you all the books I found, and all the textiles and the other stuff. So I'm gonna make a little, what's it called? Flat lay? No, what's it called? And I put them up like this, and you can see all of it at once. I'm going to put these down here. So this is my finds for this week. Do you have a favorite among them of these finds? I have many myself. I really, really think I scored this week. I can't wait to start making new journals as soon as I finish the other ones I am working on. Yeah, that's it for today, everybody. Don't forget to like, subscribe, give me a comment down below. Do you have any favorites among today's finds, or Is there anything you recognize? Do you have any idea for what I can do with the carbon paper? Yeah. Have a great rest of your weekend, everybody. Bye for now.